survival. Each of these women here have been to hell and back.
Every group of girls and women you see, at least one of them is being abused.
Who's the man? Put on now.
Film as a tool for change is what this is about. It's us saying things that are wrong in the society, reflecting, the ills of the society, so to speak, right back at the society. Say, see what you do. See what is happening. Don't, tell the person involved in that situation that stay there and manage. Tell the person to leave, because a lot of people die. So I don't think we can ever stop telling that message. We have to constantly remind people.
Oh, look, I swear, not tell that woman anything. I should just use a mind to find me here.
Newspapers are filled with terrible stories, with women as the victims. And yet you tell me there aren't enough cases to respond to?
Anything in our culture or tradition that is negative to human life, that is negative to us, must stop. We must come together as a people and say, okay, at least at one point in time, they said women couldn't do anything. At one point in time, they said children shouldn't go to school. At one point in time, a girl child was nobody because you will marry somebody and go to another person's house. And those were part of our culture and tradition. And we've changed all those things slowly but surely. And how have we done it? With one person at a time. Shooting these films and talking about all the things that we see that are wrong. So that's the same thing we'll do with this.
Tell your daddy what you did today.
I didn't do anything. She wanted me to wash plates.
I wanted you to wash your own plates.
And I said, as the son of the house, I'm not supposed to be doing girls' work.
Good job. Good. Correct.
Chima,
Please shut up. That's how you people turn young men into a woman rapper.
and tasty, dude. What's going on here?
You okay?
Excuse me, please, calm down, calm down.
What is that? Yeah. What is it?
Dad, calm down, sir.
Abusers are not born, abusers are made, So until we recognize all of these facts and recognize that the abuser, in most cases, is also a form of a victim. Because if we just keep looking at the abuser as he's the bad person, he's the evil person, we will keep compounding the problem. But if we understand that the abuser himself is sort of a victim, then it will help us to try to find out, okay, so what is the cause of the problem? We want to go back to what makes an abuser. Because if you want to solve the problem, you don't just cut it off from the branches. You go to the root of the problem. You find out what the root of the problem is. Yes, we rehabilitate we do advocacy, we rehabilitate the victims and everything. They try to counsel in fact, most of the time they don't even counsel the abusers. They just sentence them or convict them. But until we start focusing on the abusers, finding out, okay, what is the root cause, working with governments or with agencies like the UN and all or other sub-agencies to see how we can start concentrating more on boy-child education, boy-child development. Do you understand how we can start training our boys to be gentlemen, to respect the other gender, you understand, to see themselves and not just a stronger sex, but a protective shield for whatever female they encounter in their lives, until we start understanding that we have to pay attention to the development of the boy child as well. We might not be able to rid ourselves of the problem of abusers or of gender-based violence or any sort of violence for that matter.
And then look at these stupid bloggers making me look like one man or woman rapper. Can you see this? You have to call these bloggers. Call them, let them know this is all lie.
What is a lie?
What do you mean, what is a lie? Can't you see what they're writing? Huh? That you're the breadwinner of the family. That I am working for you.
I gave up everything to my husband, Chima.
We can talk about it because it's something which is so critical for progress of society, because it's affecting more than half of the population, who are women and girls, but also it has such a potential to unlock development if it is addressed properly. And when I say to address it properly, it means to address it through the social norm, it's to address it through the economic barrier, it's also to address it through the power dynamic. in the society. And as you can see, it's very central to the Sustainable Development Goal. The goal number 5 is on gender equality. And I think this film is a way of provoking a reflection that comes and goes around the whole society for addressing the issue of gender inequalities.
You are hereby sentenced to 6 months of community service without the option of fine.
No, you don't. You don't have the slightest idea